mogulmediatv.com. You heard it, correct. Welcome to the world of entrepreneurs.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I can't complain. How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right.
So, why don't you tell our Mogul Media TV audience a little bit about your background and what is it that you do?
I can't sum it all up. I could dig y'all real brief. Is I used to do music, but now I write books. So you're looking at a was-then author, entertainer, now book author.
How did you develop the concept that writing books was for you, for Mark Curry, going from music, now branching off to writing books?
It's just about information, and it's about getting information to the listeners. So, I'm more into having listeners and following. So once you have them, it's about the information you're going to share with them. So I like to share good information with good people.
What makes you a good entrepreneur, Mark?
My way of thinking makes me a good entrepreneur.
What makes your way of thinking different than the average entrepreneur?
Because thinking different, or thinking, a lot of people think within the box and they think inside the box. And I'm focused more on outside of the box. Like, I don't feel like in order for me to make money, I have to make money with people on the inside of the box. And I figure it's more money to make on the outside. But a lot of people have a problem thinking outside of the box, and they find it hard making money. So I just make sure I'm just thinking right, great thoughts.
Why don't you share with Mogul Media TV audiences who are some of the artists that you've written for?
Well, first, Mogul Media TV, what we're going to understand is I was never the type of individual to prostitute my thoughts. I never wrote album songs. I wrote all singles, all hits. And I wrote for Puff Daddy, and I was more like a secret. So when I was doing the writing that I was doing, they didn't want to have this style in too many different camps. So my main artist that that I work with, which I didn't plan on doing when I did that, was P. Diddy.
Where does Mark Curry see himself within the next 5 years?
5 years from now, I plan on seeing myself maybe 2 more books in the game. More books, I'm not going to stop because I found a lane. I found information that people need. I found an avenue. I opened up and created a lane for us when it wasn't a lane for us to cruise in or drive in. So 5 years from now, right now I just cleared the path. 5 years from now it's going to be paved. 5 years after that we're going to have dividers and everything until it looks like a highway, because that's what we create, opportunity.
Would you ever write for any up-and-coming rappers in the rap game as it stands currently?
Well, when it comes to writing, I'm more of everybody can't speak the truth from the heart. So no matter who the artist is that I may work with, if it doesn't come from the heart, then we'll never understand each other. It's not about the things that people say, it's about how you say it and how you mean it. And I don't really see a lot of artists or entertainers into the truth like how I'm into it, so I don't really think that we will mix. So I just stay in my lane, and I'm just going to focus on books until a better understanding comes around.
What advice can Mark Curry give to up-and-coming entrepreneurs?
Well, definitely think different. If you think the same, then we always get the same results. And in order to change, they say when you keep doing the same things over and over again and you expect different results, that becomes a sickness. So don't sicken yourself with things that don't work, and try to heal yourself with things that will work. And that's just thinking. It starts off with thinking. It starts off with your mind and imagining things before they exist and actually thinking those things into existence. So just use your time thinking about things that work, and use less time thinking about things that won't work.
What outlets are you using to reach your audience worldwide?
I'm more into the grassroots, into what we have that enables us to